we're going to talk to you about how important it is to budget your money and leverage your resources so that you can be successful in whatever you're trying to do. That includes looking at your monthly income, your SNAP benefits, and how often you're using pantries to make sure you're successful and becoming stable.
The importance of doing a monthly budget is to make sure that your monthly expenses do not exceed your monthly income.
So to start a budget, let's look at what income you have coming in and then looking at where you're spending your money. That way we could see what might need to be adjusted so that you could be successful and sustainable long term.
Get a budget worksheet or just a piece of paper to start categorizing where your expenses may fall.
So as an example of a budget that I just finished with somebody that left my office, they make in Social Security $783 a month. So that's where we're gonna start. After that, they also get their SNAP benefits of about $100 a month.
A good first starting place would be your rent to determine if that is comparable to what your income is. A good recommendation is that you do not spend more than 30% of your income on your rent.
So for this gentleman, his rent was $230 a month. On top of that, he had utilities, so gas and electric at about $80 a piece, so another $160.
So our total monthly expenses for essential items is $410. Compared to our earned income of $783 leaves $373 left over.
Out of that $373 that you have left over, how much of that do you think would go towards groceries on top of the $100 you get for your SNAP benefits? On average with my clients, they're probably spending another $150 to $200.
Transportation is another important cost to bring into your monthly budget. Do you have a car with all the expenses that includes? Do you take the bus or do you ride a bike like me?
Whatever means of transportation you're using, let's make sure that you're accurate when you're putting down the amount on your budget. So for this instance, let's put $50 down. That's the average cost of a bus pass.
The overall monthly expenses of this budget leaves $173 left over for other costs that may come up, such as toiletries, clothing, tobacco, or the occasional cocktail.
It's important not to get too frustrated with yourself if you don't meet that budget those first couple of months. Remember that your goal is trying to be sustainable and stable long term. It takes a lot of practice, but it'll work out in the end.